one unique property called chatoyancy. Chatoyancy is where it's got Mother Nature has included its own bling inside. It actually has asbestos crystals that are growing through the material, and that's what makes it sparkle and glow and gleam. There's not a lot of materials that are naturally chatoyant, so it's kind of a rare phenomenon. That's why they also call it a cat's eye, right? Because you get that cat's eye effect. But I can always remember the faces on people, because, you know, I was much younger then. My hair was a lot longer and a lot darker. But we used to have this shop, and, you know, we were that's when we first started out. And people used to come into our shop, and they would see us, and we'd be sitting there, and there'd be like an elephant made out of this material, out of tiger's eye. Like a statue? And like a statue. And we'd be there with our lap saws cutting it up. You know, and people used to go, what? And so, you know, but we were making it in jewelry, so we were cutting it into cabs. We really, at that time, it was so expensive, you really didn't cut it into beads. You didn't really, you know, that really wasn't something you did with it. You only cut it into cabochons, and then we'd make silver jewelry, you know, with the cabochons. But so this has a lot of fond memories for me. I love Tiger's Eye. It's a great look, you know. And here again, if you're buying during the holiday season and you're looking for things that are, you know, that are kind of cool gifts and things you can look at that are, you know, cool deals, I definitely consider this.
This is collectible.
It is, yeah.
Collect the earrings,
and this is all
necklace,
natural. Okay?
All natural.
All natural. There's nothing. All we've done to this is take what Mother Nature gave you. You saw the rough material earlier. We've taken that, we've cut it, and then we've hand polished it.
Okay, and by the way, that little cutie of a Jeep. I mean, if you're not into cars and Jeeps, that's fine. It just looks like it's a charm that's on your Tiger's Eye double strand stretch bracelet. But if you have fond memories of driving a Jeep or having that wind in your hair, you have got to get this. And also, if you know someone who maybe this is reminding you of a girl's road trip you did with a best girlfriend, you've got to get it for her too. But can we just look at the line? The line that's going through each one of those beads. That's where I'm reminded of a dear, dear kitty cat that I've known and loved named Sweetie Pie. And Sweetie Pie was a tortoiseshell kitty, and her eyes were like this. Not only did her coat kind of look like this, but, you know, a cat's eye, right? You know, if you have a kitty cat, you know, they do that. And that's why this is one of those most phenomenal gemstones. Not all gemstones have something that's like scientifically known as phenomenal, but that's what this is. This isn't a trick of light. Well, it's Mother Nature.
Right, it's
like
chatoyancy. And very few natural materials actually have the property of chatoyancy. And chatoyancy is the sparkle, the gleam, the natural, and it's done because there's actually crystals that have grown inside the host rock, the natural material. And what you're seeing there, that gleam you're seeing, is literally, in this case, in Tiger's Eye, it's asbestos crystals.
Oh, interesting.
Chatoyancy is created by several different minerals and phenomena, but in this case, they're asbestos crystals. I remember somebody calling me when I said that one time, and they said, "Oh my gosh, but isn't asbestos dangerous?" Not like Mother Nature made.
Yeah. Not like this.
If you make it into insulation and you grind it all up,
that's another story.
That's a different story.
Okay,
but no, Mother Nature doesn't do that.
The earrings down to fewer than 300. The bracelet going strong here, getting into that final couple of hundred. The necklace we also have to match up. And if you can, these are brand new, so no one's had a chance to see these yet. We weren't able to bring in as many as we wanted, but they are here now, so it's perfectly timed. And maybe this is, you've fallen in love with gems over the years. This is the time where you share that gem collection bug, that love with somebody, or you're like, you know what, that very first piece of rough I ever bought at a gem and mineral show was a piece of Tiger's Eye, because I love the way it did the play in the light. Well, now you're gonna wear it like fine jewelry. Sterling silver Jeep on board there. It's doubled up for you, 089094, and I will let you know how we're doing as we are now moving on. We need to keep things rolling because we have a lot still to get to. Ooh, how cute. Okay, carnelian time. It's just a quick look. It is your high heel shoe that is also the charm on this. Your earrings are $36. There they are. You also have the necklace at $74.90. Everything's on 4 or 5 flex payments. And then here's that bracelet at only $39.90. The thing about carnelian is that when Jay brings it and calls it carnelian, it's that premium grade. This isn't just red agate, it is that transparent, incredible carnelian. It's a very specific gemstone. When you see these different markings in the white, that's also right there, that's also the telltale sign that it is genuine carnelian. And a little high heel. Now, I'm taking it that your lovely bride inspired that.
Actually, not my bride, but one of our designers.
Okay.
Because this is very chic.
It's
so
very
they wanted
chic.
to do that, that was their little signature to it. And again, this is a natural carnelian. You very seldom see it in this color. A lot of people sell things as carnelian that are, and you know that, right? They're either red agate or they're an orange agate, but this is true. You can't, we wouldn't anyway, but you can't say it on TV. You can't say if it's not carnelian.
Well, not on
Carnelian is
HSN.
very specific.
Very specific.
Very
grade.
specific.
That is so
Isn't that cool?
looking. I can't wait for you to see this close up. So the 4 flex payments are 5. HSN card holders, you even get an extra flex payment. It's 090148, and it's nice and long. We heard you loud and clear. You wanted longer earrings or necklaces. Jay brought them. Okay, we're now moving. So while you're starting your engines on that, oh, I like those all stacked up. We're getting to one of the stars of the show. It is the flower and turquoise, agate and turquoise combo in a pair of earrings and a necklace that are true gallery specialty pieces. I wish I could tell you I had thousands of these. I don't. You're going to see Sleeping Beauty turquoise on board here, along with Campitos.
Blue ice. And then a brand new Mind Find, this orange agate. It's a natural.
Oh my gosh.
This is a natural orange agate.
Here.
It comes in 3 different colors, and we've tried to utilize that in the design. That's probably not the best.
Here we go. It's the light shining through it, so you can
yeah.
actually see how transparent it is.
But it is.
It's almost
translucent.
ombre.
Yeah, it's
right?
almost like translucent. You would think it's amber, but it's not.
That's what I thought at first when I saw it.
At first, when you see it,
oh
you
my
think
gosh.
it's amber. But think about what this has got going on for it. Number one, you're getting to see it for the very first time. This truly is wearable art. Okay, these are all hand done. These agates, these flower agates like this, that's a solid piece of agate that's been hand carved. Think about the time and effort that went in, and this isn't done on a machine. These are actually done by individual artists. They draw them out, and then they take a diamond Dremel and they hand carve that. It's actually carved. Then the round beads that you're seeing there, that's genuine, that's Campitos turquoise, that's the blue ice, the dark. Then look at the silver. The silver, again, all hand done, but what makes that so unique and so special, that center stone is natural Sleeping Beauty turquoise. The Sleeping Beauty in the turquoise world is like liquid gold. You just don't get it anymore. The prices are crazy through the roof. I actually brought a really kind of a cool thing,
What'd you do?
here. Okay, I just want to show everybody.
Oh.
That's the Sleeping Beauty that's in there. There's what a Sleeping Beauty nugget looks like,
okay.
and that's what it looks like after you finish it.
And this is all from the same.
It's from
it's the same.
Yeah, from the Sleeping Beauty line.
All right, guys, you got to look at this. This
Can you see this? Check this out. So
cool.
everybody sees. Okay, so there's what a nugget looks like. You can see the nugget, and then when you take it and they hand cut that and hand polish it, so it goes. There's the natural state of it. That's the raw form of it.
Whoa.
I probably should have just put one of those on there. So you got the natural raw form, and that's what I want to show everybody. So my point being is this: these are all individually hand done from the natural material. Even the nuggets in this, if you see the nuggets that are up, the freeform nuggets that aren't cut, those are natural Campitos nuggets. So you've got Campitos Blue Ice, which that mine closed in February of last year. Sleeping Beauty, which has been closed close to over 5 years, maybe encroaching on 7 years right now. The prices of Sleeping Beauty are up. Well, number one, you can't even buy it. It's just not on the market. It's all bought up. The prices from what I used to pay to where when they finally quit, it just doesn't exist. They were paying 10 times that price at that time. I am starting to see with Sleeping Beauty, the reason it got gobbled up, a lot of people bought it up as a commodity. I'm now starting to see some of it trickle out into the market, and I'm seeing it in 18 and 22 karat gold.
Yeah.
But they're bigger pieces. The prices are crazy. I mean, almost like
diamond prices.
Almost
right?
like diamonds,
yeah.
really, literally almost like diamonds. And then you got these really incredible earrings. Again, you got this beautiful, this is a brand new mine find. It's a brand new agate that we found in Africa. What I loved about this is the natural color of it.
It's amber color.
It looks like amber.
It really does.
When when people originally see this design, they actually think it's amber, but
how
it's
could you
not.
carve amber like this? You
can't carve it because
it's so soft.
It's too soft, right? It would break, right?
Yeah.
So you'd be able to do this, but you got that amber look. Look at the presence you have on this. It's just a really cool, unique look. I loved it.
Oh, this is gallery through and through from J. King and Mine Finds. Listen, I've got a couple of things to share with you. People are pretty much picking up the earrings and the necklaces in the same quantity, so you're buying the sets, which I'm so glad to hear. You will love the ability to wear the earrings sometimes, the necklace sometimes. Listen, don't forget to go to the community on hsn.com because I have a conversation going on there with you, and I'm going to be announcing the winner of the $25 gift card in this hour, actually. We've asked you, what is on your wish list from Santa in the world of jewelry? But I also wanted to know, what do you want us to bring next year, 2017, from HSN to you in jewelry? So it's a combo. Let us know what's on your mind. And right now, we're going to stop the show with this fabulous necklace. Oh, we aren't doing this now? I really want to. Okay. I do, but that's okay. I like it. Oh, it's all good. 2-strand turquoise nugget, 18-inch necklace, brand new, 508-856. That's on its way as the showstopper. Frankly, Frank, I would get this now. 5 months at about $20 and an extra flex payment if you wanted to use your HSN card. By the way, this is all combined. It's like a really voluptuous waterfall style necklace. Love that. Okay, don't forget about that ceremonial turquoise ring from last hour. I'm gonna see if I can find that because that would work. Okay, but right now we're going to transition into the pinks. Here is the Madagascar rose quartz jewelry on a silly happy holiday price. Happy holidays, everyone. Bracelet, $29. Earrings, $49, necklace, $99. What is the story behind rose quartz? It is the stone of, shall we say it together?
Peace and love. It's a love
stone. If you want to bring those experiences and energy of loving yourself, sharing the love, high self-esteem through reminders energetically from gemstones, that's where rose quartz comes in. Now for me, I love all of that, but I also love how this color is it's such a comforting color, Jay.
Even when you cut and you work with this material, it almost has a calming effect.
Doesn't it?
I've actually cut a lot of this, and this is, there's rose quartz in numerous locations throughout the world. The thing with rose quartz is that this is a quartz crystal. This is actually this rough material that these were cut from. This comes from Madagascar. I've been doing this for over 40 years. This is literally some of the finest rose quartz I've ever had the pleasure of working with. Like I said, this is a natural color. The thing with rose quartz, you can have a beautiful pink stone, but when you cut it, when you start getting it thin, a lot of times it'll wash out. In this case, because of the quality of this rough stock, this rough material, it doesn't do that. It keeps that nice, intense pink, a very high pink. In this case, we've done kind of like a suite, an ensemble. I've used the different colors in the pendant. You can see that, then the necklace itself. The earrings, we came as close to matching the pendant as possible. You have to understand, this is Mother Nature, right? These aren't dyed. They're not enhanced. They're not color treated. A lot of the rose quartz that you see out on this, that in designs, honestly isn't even quartz. It's glass. Like, it's You're seeing. I see it a lot. I even see it in Tucson a lot, where you're seeing like beads and everything. But if you look at it and if you loop it, you'll see that it's not really. It's got bubbles in it.
Which means it's glass.
Which means it's glass. It doesn't have the inclusions in it, which means that it's a natural stone, natural quartz. So in this case, look, on Sonia, you get this big bold look.
So good.
Again, you're getting a top grade rose quartz. I know you probably have seen rose quartz before. Maybe you've purchased rose quartz. But in this case, this is a top grade rough material that we acquired in Madagascar. Great look, big, bold. I love the fastening on it, but I just love the consistency of color. It really has just a nice pink palette to it.
It's real. You know, this
real
is the
deal.
real deal. This is $29.90 for a bracelet that you can split up on 4 flex payments, 5 if you're an HSN card holder, $7.48 a month with any of the credit cards that we welcome and PayPal. I just wanted to show you how this stretches, okay? That is that bracelet you can put on and layer with your carnelian and really load up if you wanted to, or just wear it all on its own. I sometimes use these almost like prayer beads. To be able to get this kind of quality at these kind of prices is as if you were in Tucson and your friend who was a minor had some stashed away for you because he knew you or she knew you that you loved it. The earrings are a customer pick on hsn.com. If you can, do pick them all up simultaneously, or at least 1 or 2 of them together because they are from the same cache. That is a gorgeous, this looks like a pink diamond. You know how people draw diamonds and almost make like an icon of a diamond? That's what it looks like.
It does have that shape. I kind of shaped it, to tell you the truth, because I wanted to do something different, something a little, it's geometric, but something with a kind of a little bit different, added little splash to it. I love working with this material, and as we were slabbing this material, that's when I started drawing the different designs and drawing the different looks. What I love with this, it takes a wonderful facet. We brought it for this time of year because it's not only a fabulous creation, a fabulous look, but it's also a great price point. So, like if you are buying it to give it as a gift, it really, kind of fits in that general category.
Okay, that's going fast, everybody. We have fewer than 500 available. That's between the bracelet and the necklace and the earrings. If you've been wondering about that watch, it is your pink opal and blue lapis cuff bracelet watch. 5 monthly payments of $47.98. It's another treat with free shipping and handling today. So blue lapis, oh, here they are. Thank you so much. Don't forget that those stretch bracelets that we had that looked like bangles earlier would be perfect complements to this. So here you go. This is what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? There you go. Okay. Grab the bracelet. Here's the watch. These are cuff style watches. Look at that flexibility that's gonna make this watch so wearable. And oh my gosh, only here at HSN, no one else does it. 5 monthly payments of $48.98. So maybe make your holiday wish come true or make someone else's holiday experience just extravagant. This is the way to do it. And grab the bracelet while you can when it's at its lowest price ever. 5 months of $47.98, no shipping, and appraised value on this watch over $400. Right?
And you can get it lapis, or it comes in an Australian pink opal. These are custom made by us. You can't buy this watch anywhere else. I have had people that bought these because we showed them in October. It was our Today special that we did, and people that have gotten them that I know actually bought them. They said it's the coolest watch that they own. That it is the most comfortable, and it's something that they wear on a day-to-day basis. You've got this beautiful, heavy sterling silver setting. And then this amazing custom-made watch. Now, the watch itself is made in stainless steel. They're all custom done for this. The face on this is genuine Australian mother of pearl, all hand cut, all hand done, and then it has a really expensive Japanese movement. So it's a timepiece. Also on this, I designed this so that you could actually read the numbers, because I hate getting watches and you can't tell the time.
Yeah,
all right. Well, you have to. One of the biggest things when people buy watches, a lot of times, my wife, she has all these watches that she buys, and then she'll ask me, she'll go, "Honey, what time is it?" I'm like, "You have a watch." And she said, "But I don't know if is it 1:30 or is it 2:30?
I love her so much.
Is it 2:30? Because it's just like kind of half between. I'm not really sure."
She's so cute. Okay, those are available, free shipping and handling. If you've always wanted that specialty piece, I would definitely recommend that before you don't even have a shot at that. We have to talk about these stud earrings that are coming up. It is 2 pairs, so it is a set of your rhodochrosite and your chrysoprase stud earrings that would normally be $20 more here. They are brand new. You're getting both pairs, and they are on 4 monthly payments of $12.48. So that's not really where the story ends, just so you know, because we have coordinating pieces to go back to these.
We've got some coordinated pieces that go back. But, okay, what are you looking at here? Well, number one, the reason I did this is because these materials are extremely special, very, very rare, very unique. Okay, this is genuine rhodochrosite. But it's not only that. Rhodochrosite comes from one mine in Argentina. They mine it, it's a little over 12,000 feet, and inside it, literally when you go in, the mine is, you have stalactites and stalagmites growing in the cave. And these are, they actually cut them and harvest them, and that's what the rhodochrosite is. About, oh God, now it's almost 7 years ago, maybe going on 8 years, the Argentinian government made it illegal to export the rhodochrosite rough.
Okay.
It has to be in a finished product. So the only way that you can get it out of the country is in a finished product, the rhodochrosite. It killed the market. You don't see it. I mean, you can't even buy the rough. The rough is just like through the roof crazy. If anybody has it, if they have it, they got like, they've got 10 pounds or, maybe they got, 5 pounds or 1 pound and that's it. And it's all different grades. You don't even see bad rhodochrosite rough. You don't see rhodochrosite rough. It doesn't leave Argentina. In this case, I bought this from a man who bought it, the rough material, probably 15, 20 years ago when you could buy it, and he had stockpiled it, and he was a gold manufacturer.
Oh.
So he only bought the top AAA grade rhodochrosite. He didn't buy, because this was going into gold, it wasn't going into silver. And so he only bought the ultimate quality. So when you're looking at these earrings, you're seeing the ultimate quality of Belmont chrysoprase. This almost looks like emerald, doesn't it?
It really does.
That is natural Belmont chrysoprase, so that's the green. And then you get this amazing, amazing rhodochrosite. We used everything that we had. We could only cut cabochons. We didn't have a lot of this material. Excuse me. He retired. And when he retired, he called us, and we went over, we looked at it, and I looked at the rough stock that he had, and I looked at the rough material, and I thought, whoa, I mean, this is crazy. But I knew he was going to ask some crazy price,
and
too.
Did he?
And he did. And I told him, well, that's all well and good, but I'm putting this in sterling silver, and I'm not putting it in gold, and I just can't buy it. I'd love to have it, love to cut it, but no way, can't do it. And so anyway, we walked away, not angrily, but we walked away.
Sure, sometimes you have to.
And then he called me several weeks ago. We went back. The price, to make a long story very short, it took over 1.5 years to negotiate the deal and actually get this rhodochrosite. Now, the pieces that you're seeing now here, I've got a little bit more material. Maybe in December we might have like a ring. And then in February, there might be a couple of little small items with cabochons, and then that's it. And you won't see any more rhodochrosite from me. You can't get it. You cannot get the rough. You cannot export the rough out of Argentina. So the only way to go down there and get rhodochrosite is you go down, and they already made it into jewelry. They have a form of lapis down there. It's not the best lapis in the world, but they combine the rhodochrosite with the lapis. And so all the designs that you're going to see out in the open market, not our designs, but if you do see designs, they're always going to contain the rhodochrosite, and they're all going to contain the lapis. And then, of course, the silver work is not.
It's not just.
It's probably not the quality. I guarantee it's not the quality of what you're seeing here.
Okay, we don't always do this. It's not always that we're able to bring you studs, right? If you want to get 1 pair, 2 pair, okay? So it's a match set, meaning you're receiving your rhodochrosite and your chrysoprase stud earring set. Am I right or am I wrong about that? How can that be? You're getting both, right? 4 months at $12.48.
Absolutely. Yeah, you get them both.
I knew that.
As a
I
set.
couldn't believe it. I knew it again. Okay, so you're receiving all of these earrings. So it's giftable, 1 pair for you, 1 for her. Maybe, your 2 daughters both have that extra piercing in their ear. I do, but I don't want to re-pierce it. It's just like closed up over the ears. But can I just also address the fact that this is premium grade? I know that Jay's already said it, but if you go to a gem and mineral show, you may very well see something that's chrysoprase. Okay, if you're lucky, if it's a really good one, not like this. Okay, and the rhodochrosite, we've got matching pieces we're gonna get to. It is premium quality. I wanted to share the ring with you that we've been taunting you with, I know. And then final quantity, 3 dozen only in this bracelet.
Well, and even on the bracelet, to be honest with you, this is a design I wear. In fact, I designed this. You can tell. I mean, you can always tell
69
things I
left.
design. This is something even a guy can wear. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
It's a really cool bracelet. They're all hand done. Again, they're done from sterling silver sheet material. It's the rhodochrosite is natural, our Argentinian rhodochrosite. Like I said, you cannot export the rough material. It's impossible to find this material anymore. You just don't see it. And you used to see it all the time in the open market. You would see, well, you think about it, a few years back, 7, 8 years ago, you saw a lot of rhodochrosite jewelry. Remember that? They even used to do rhodochrosite beaded necklaces. That same beaded necklace now in rhodochrosite, because there's the lack of rough material. You might see one in Tucson, 1 or 2 rhodochrosite necklaces, and they might be like, just the strand is $1,000
Easily,
per strand.
easily.
No findings,
Okay.
not even finished, just the strand, $1,000.
27 left, 26 counting down left. The bracelet is available to just a handful of people. The ring, they're like 30 in the ring. So these are both going to sell out. 5 flex payments, 6 with the HSN card, and now we move to the pendant. So that's just like yum. Okay, what? $79 for the pendant? If you can, with all the money you're saving on the pendant, pick up the earrings. You're also receiving a leather multi-cord necklace, and this has the best of both worlds because it has the rhodochrosite, it has the chrysoprase to it, and it is now, it used to be $139, it's now $79, and we still do the 4 flex payments, a 5th with the HSN. If you're an HSN card holder, you can become one today really quickly. 18 inches, but wait for it, here it is, that extender giving you even more flexibility. Plus, Jay always makes the sterling silver bales so generous, so you're gonna be able to wear the pendant on something else, and then certainly wear the cord with other things too. Okay, fewer than 100 in these two. Perfect combination.
And I came up with this combination because I just thought that the green, the chrysoprase complemented the rhodochrosite
beautiful
so
combination.
beautifully.
Okay, here we go.
This is literally a trip around the world, 6 countries.
No passport needed. We call them treasure necklaces, treasure jewelry pieces, and the earrings are $39. They're a perfect complement. The necklace is under $95. You have to really understand what you're getting here because it is 48 inches for that necklace. So it's not just, when you're looking at it, you may think, oh, that looks like an 18-inch. No. It's 4 feet of this genuine gemstone. And I call them, you don't know this, I call them party necklaces because it's like you're having that fiesta party, but in this case, it's an international one. Jay, what in the world, where did you go and gather these gemstones from?
Okay, so you're looking, I went to Southern Africa, I went to Malaysia, India, Afghanistan, USA, and then the last northern China. So these materials are gathered literally from around the world. That's why we call them treasured necklaces. So think about this, to buy this necklace, if you wanted to create this necklace, you would have had gone to 6 different countries and then gone to 6 different mining operations and bought 6 different materials, all to come together in this. This is something we do every now and then. We just combine these all together. I love color. I love putting things together, and Mother Nature, one of the cool things that Mother Nature does is she makes everything so complementary. These are brand new for the event, but it literally is a trip around the globe. If you took a pin, if you took an international map, okay, and you went and you pinned every country that I've gone to be able to collect the rough, it's a trip literally around the globe. So if you think about that, it's just amazing. Every time I see a design like this, every time that, it brings back, and I see a material, and I know that's where I got that material, and it's the only place that you can buy that material, or you can find that rough. It brings back so amazing memories and just the smells, the sights, the sounds of all the different languages. A lot of times the travel, a lot of times funny stories, and then a lot of stories that weren't so funny and not so funny. And then, but they were funny. They weren't funny at the time, but then after you survived it and you got out and everything went okay, then it was funny at the time and you can laugh about it. And a lot of my friends, it's really, we get together, and that's what's great about Tucson, which is coming up in January.
Counting down.
Late January, early February, Tucson Gem Show, the largest gem show in the world. But I'll get together with a lot of friends. And we, these are people I know from all over the world. And we get together and we start telling stories and we start talking about, and remember when we did this, or remember when we did that. And that's what a necklace like this brings back so many memories for me personally.
Like a scrapbook.
Just because if you think about all the different things that you had to go through to actually obtain the materials. So I think that these complement each other really well. Again, collected from 6 different countries from around the world. Isn't that amazing? And then we've done different things with them. We've faceted them. We've left it like the turquoise. We left them as natural nuggets. You've got rose quartz in there from Madagascar. We've got, we've got that the green agate that comes from Malaysia. Again, Afghanistan, spiderweb
lots
agate
of plume
from Africa.
in there, purple and black.
The plume comes from Malaysia.
Wow, you really loaded this up. You really did. You've got
Isn't that wild?
denim lapis.
Denim lapis from Afghanistan.
Do
Isn't
you
that
have
cool?
topiary agate?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Spider webs in there. Yeah.
Unikite is in there from the magical land of the unicorn. Just kidding, but maybe. So that's the beauty of this necklace. And by the way, it does skew turquoise and greens and earth tones. When they say jewel tones, this is really what they mean. They mean the amethyst. They mean the purples and the blues that are here. So if you have anything else from Jay in turquoise, even lapis or amethyst, any of those blue ideas, this will be an incredible frame. 250 pairs of the earrings are now left. And then as far as the necklace goes, we have fewer than 500 of the necklaces. One more time, I just want to show you. We'll see Sonia did it in a very boho chic kind of way. Hi, Sonia, you look so pretty as always.
You could actually even do this and have it 3 different graduating layers. You could
because
wear
it's 48 inches.
Yeah, like that. See, you could even do
Right?
almost. You could do 3 easily.
Easily.
Some people
Look at
might even be able to do 4.
And if you wanted to do 4, but your neck wasn't going to accommodate, you do this, and then you put a cord, you just
Right,
tie
you can
it
band
right
it,
there.
right.
Yeah, and you just turn it into that waterfall.
Isn't that
and you
a
just
great
tie
look,
that,
though?
your cord in the back of your neck. This is fabulous. Okay, this is a big. That looks like if obsidian came in rainbow and brown. That's what that would look like. I don't think that's what that is. But that's a cool, cool gemstone. These are gorgeous.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
And I just
Purple
love the color
plum.
combination. And here again, it's literally a treasure necklace. And the reason we call them a treasure because they're treasures from all over the world. Yeah, if you took a pin and you put it and took a world map and you put pins in all the different locations that this came from, you'll see that literally this necklace represents circling the globe.
Okay, we'll really want to encourage you to get these before they're totally spoken for. We're down to the final couple of hundred based on your enthusiastic response. Now, we've been talking about picking things up for yourself, which I totally support. And if you have been waiting to pick up that perfect giftable for yourself or someone else, we have now your pens. And we're just going to spend just a flash on this. It's so fast. But it is a variety to choose from, and it's 4 monthly payments of $14.98. I was talking to Jay before the show. We're comparing notes about when we were going to see each other in Tucson. He's got one of these tucked into his day timer right there.
I do have this in my day timer, and I didn't bring my day timer out.
Let's go through. That's fine. Let's go through these.
Okay, here's the thing on these. These are not plastic pins, okay? They're not plastic. These are actually, it's composite, but they're all stone. They're all minerals. And they are flavored by the material that gave it its color. Okay, in this case, it's purple spiny oyster.
Oh, yeah.
Is what gave that its color.
Wow.
You've got the red dinosaur bone. This is fossilized dinosaur bone that we got that gave it the color. This is, the sky is actually Larimar. Then you've got this, also, it's like a golden dino bone. You've got the jasper. This is wild horse jasper from America. This is a green turquoise out of Mexico, and this was a pink opal. Those are the materials that actually, the minerals that actually give you the rough stock, the composite, and then you cut from there. So these are really fine writing instruments, and I will tell you this. If you have that person in your life who's impossible to find a gift for, this is the gift to give them.
Yes, you're right, because they don't
I
have
gave
it.
these last year. I had turquoise pins, and I gave these as gifts, and everybody still talks about them.
Well, I'm sure. They're special.
You're really unique. You're not going to see these anywhere else. They don't commercially sell them anywhere. The only place you can get them here is Mine Finds.
Only here.
And they're really limited.
Salmon's
We only
going.
do a few in each different color, and then we move on. So
Yeah.
we don't do them.
That blue's the Larimar.
Yeah, once it's gone, once that particular
It's
color is gone,
They don't
then,
redo it.
Yeah, then we don't.
I
we don't do that.
Just
again.
wanted to point out you are receiving this beautiful carry case for them,
Which is
too.
really cool.
It's very nice, very prestigious. And then I don't know if you said this because I was mesmerized by the beauty of the pens. You just go to your local office supply store and can get refills
Right,
if you
and
want.
you can get okay. These come with a kind of a medium point. If you want like a fine point, or if you want a bold, you just go to your local office supply.
That's
and these refills are things that you can buy right off the shelf.
Easy, easy, easy. Okay, $59.90, 4 months or a fifth with the HSN card. We did want to share those with you because I know it is gift giving season. And now we move to a favorite ring. It's our very final quantity, and I want to grab mine right here for you. Okay, here it is. This is now $44.90. So we have taken $45 right out of the gate off of this customer pick, blue and purple turquoise ring, the one that gives you that dynamic combination of geometry and precious metal, that gives you the elongated look to your finger, that has the inlay to it that Jay's team is so famous for, passing the fingernail test, which is something, if you ever see something like this, that's the famous non-scientific fingernail test. You don't feel the ridge of the sterling silver showing you that it is truly well done, very fine craftsmanship. Look at all that sterling, 4 months, $11.23, all handcrafted. And the great news also is that we still have sizes 6 through 12. I like this one personally on the middle finger, and also I wanted to comment that
And
it
they're
is a
true to
customer pick.
size.
Totally true to size.
True to size. You don't have to go up a size on these because the way we designed the shank, when you order it, you can order true to size. And a lot of my rings, I always recommend that you go up a size because the shanks are so wide on them.
Yeah, a little bit
in
wider.
this case, you can order true to size. And what's really cool is you can even wear this 2 different ways on the finger, right?
Here's one way, and then the other
you can flip
direction.
it over if you want to wear it the different way.
Ooh, so it almost becomes...
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Like a knuckle buster.
Like a knuckle buster, it really does. Okay, keep in mind, the showstopper's coming up in 4 minutes, but we wanted to share this customer pick with you that is now... Okay, the appraised value is $147, right, Jay? It's $44.90 now. And Little Birdie told me this is not going to ever be a lower price. So whenever you see now priced at, it's never going to be a lower price.
Well, the reason is you couldn't make it. You couldn't make it for that, and that's why they do that. These are real limited too. There's not a lot of them. But this is truly a gallery piece. It's a gallery edition of what we do. I love the color combination. I love this very contemporary shank. Of course, this was one of our artists, in-house artists that did this design. They're very creative. I love the work that they do. Very unique color combination of that beautiful sky blue turquoise and then that beautiful purple turquoise. And again, the purple is not the natural color, but it is a process where they take a sky blue turquoise, a really light, creamy blue turquoise, and then they combine it with a couple of different minerals and they heat it. And by doing that, they bring out that purple color. So it's not a dye. It's not like they take a purple color and...
It's not a crayon, people.
It's,
right?
where they
It's
dip
not
the
like a
turquoise. It's a whole
highlighter.
process. It's actually an art. You know, it's really funny because we originally started it, the purple turquoise, because we were using Sujilite back in the day in our designs. And we weren't able to get any more Sujilite out of Africa. Southern Africa, you just didn't get it. So we needed something to come up that looked like Sujilite that we could still put in our designs because it was such a hot color. And actually, Marty, a friend of mine, actually did the first purple turquoise that I bought. There are a few people now that have kind of mastered the art that you can get it from, but it's not something that you just, like I said, I don't want to give people the impression with the purple turquoise that you take blue turquoise or you take turquoise and they dip it in something and then it turns purple.
Through and through.
It doesn't work like that. It's literally 6-8 weeks process. And if you don't know what, you have to, number one, you have to start with the right hardness of turquoise, and it has to be the right color. And believe it or not, you know, the color that they make, the color of turquoise that they make this purple turquoise from is a really soft, beautiful, light sky blue turquoise. It's actually in itself is beautiful. And then they do this enhancement process where they heat it and then they mix it with these minerals. They actually, the minerals are that they're heating it with is what is actually what gives it the color and brings it to that color. This goes all the way through the turquoise rough material. So if you take a turquoise nugget that has this process done to it, if you took it and you put it on a lap saw and you cut it in half, it would be that color completely all the way through it.
All the way through and through.
If something is dyed, then you know what would it be? It'll be that color on the outside, but when you cut into the center of it, it's the original material.
Right. It'd be like frosting on the
right,
cake.
and that's why you know if you ever wonder if a turquoise necklace is real, and it's like not a dyed halide or something like that. All you have to, you know, what we do in the field, I've done it to people. I've even bought necklaces, much to their dismay, and take clippers and cut it.
Cut it right there.
And when you cut it right there in front of them, and you can see, and it's a beautiful turquoise color on the outside, but on inside it's solid white all the way through.
This is selling out, Jay. Thanks so much for being with us, and thank you very much for your reviews. Glad you were able to get this at that lowest price ever. I will let you know when it is entirely sold out. Listen, our showstopper's coming up. We have, I'm just gonna show it to you. Did you see it? This is our showstopper. It's on its way to you. I know a lot of you have already gone for it. That's gonna be right on the other side from Colleen telling you about why you gotta watch this Thursday night.
Join me, Amy Morrison,
And join me, Colleen Lopez, for
Gotta Watch Thursdays.
Colleen Lopez here, and this week it's all about holiday style and glamour, starting with Beauty Report with Amy Morrison and the exclusive premiere of Giorgio Beverly Hills Glam. Embrace this sophisticated Beverly Hills bold fragrance that is oh so holiday ready. Plus, makeup expert Trish McAvoy has everything you need for that glammed up party look with her holiday edition gold planner. And Diamond Buff Microdermabrasion tool will help you look radiant even before makeup. Then join me on the list for holiday style at 9 p.m. starting with Bear Paw and the most comfortable, stylish, packable winter booty. And Lyric Culture is back with ugly Christmas sweaters featuring lyrics from your favorite holiday songs. If glamour's more your taste, then check out the launch of Kai Mila's beautiful holiday dresses and Heidi Daus pins perfect for every holiday event. The holidays just look better with Gotta Watch Thursday starting at 7 p.m.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could make your holiday so happy? Just in time for gifting. Get $20 off when you apply and are approved for the HSN card. Plus, extra flex offers, no interest VIP financing, and an additional $10 off your next purchase when you receive your new card. All with no annual fees. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. Make HSN your home for the holidays.
Well, we're here with Jay King and with you, and that means that it is time for some power jewelry shopping. It's our big holiday jewelry gift event, and right now we're stopping the show for your new turquoise necklace. It's so good. The two strands.
I had a single strand of this earlier. Because I've only done, this is my second show of the day, which
yes,
reserved for you.
Thank you very much, sir. For you.
Robin and I, we were on this morning, and we had a Hubei strand that blew out. I mean, and so I'm gonna tell you.
We're doubling it up.
We double it up. This is antique turquoise. It's the best way to explain it. Now, this is different in the fact that you not only have Hubei, but, okay, show me the different varieties.
Yep, look at all this. It's all built into this.
Yeah, okay, and this is probably...
one necklace.
This is something that
when
you
you
have to see.
When you say antique, what do you mean?
Okay, this is antique turquoise. The Hubei in this, and you can tell the Hubei from the Iron Mountain. The Iron Mountain is more of the brown type
this?
material that we
Okay.
get, and I did that as an accent. All of the nuggets
These
in here,
blue with
all
the
these
black
nuggets are Hubei, and they're Hubei spider web. You've got all the different colors of Hubei. This is truly antique turquoise. You can't get this. These mines, Hubei turquoise was the original turquoise mine in China, or the turquoise. There were several different mines, but in the Hubei region. This is what started it all in the 60s, in the late 60s. It really boomed in the 70s. What most people don't know, it wasn't the Chinese government, the Chinese people that actually brought this material to the United States or even brought it to fruition. It was Americans, and they were
Really?
all from the Southwest. They were
Yeah.
all, I know 'em, a lot of them personally.
Yes.
Unfortunately, a lot of them have passed away now. But they all came from New Mexico and Arizona, some for Utah and a few from Colorado. But they were the original adventurers. They were the point men. They went to China. China was a closed society, right? You weren't allowed. I mean, people don't realize this. It's only been less than 60 years, 70 years that China's been open, where you could actually go into it. You couldn't even trade in China. The original was Shenzhen that they opened up. The closest thing you had was Hong Kong. So China was a closed society. They did allow for tourism and things like that, but you couldn't do business there. American miners literally went over when they did open it up. They showed them not only the value, what the good turquoise was as opposed to the bad turquoise. They showed them how to mine it. They showed them mining techniques. They trained them. Then they did the most important thing in the world. They gave a market for it.
Right.
So this is, it's got a lot of history for me, and there's just so much that it goes back to. Okay, Hubei, unfortunately, because this area where they were mining it, the mining practices at that time, you didn't have just one company actually controlling the deposit. It was like the California gold fields. So you might have 50 different people that are mining the same deposit, the same mine. So, and this is all hard rock mining. So you got one guy mining up here, another guy mining from the side, another guy's coming up down through the middle. And what happened is, over the years, they didn't shore anything up. They were just chasing the veins. They had torrential rains, which happens a lot in mining, and it collapsed this, made it really dangerous.
Oh my
And so the
gosh.
government actually came in, they closed it all down. All of this material, the reason I call it antique turquoise, all of this material was collected. This was mined in the 60s, maybe through the mid 70s, okay? And then it was shut down. And there was no more of this material coming out. This all comes from private collections. I had a friend who spent 3 years going around to the little villages in Hubei, and he bought all this nugget material, this turquoise material, from the local villagers that either they were miners at one time, or maybe they had a family member that was a miner, or they had a parent that was a miner. And, my mother's side of the family is the mining side of the family, right?
Right.
And I guarantee you, my Uncle Gene had some of the coolest specimens you'll ever
bet.
see in your life. Now, those all came out of mining operations that he mined in. Now, I'm sure
Yes.
you weren't supposed to take those home, but some of it was stuff that he actually owned the mining and had the claim. But my point is, miners don't take the junk home, right? They only take the premium
The good
stuff.
stuff.
They take the collector stuff that you're going to see, where they saw that and they said, man, I'll never see another piece like this.
we can
These
say the same
stones down
thing.
here, this Hubei
this.
turquoise right now, I won't tell you, I don't even know if you could put a value on these. These come from my private collection that I collected over the years. From
Just
the
like
different
Uncle
mines,
Gene.
from the different mining operations that I went to, you cannot buy this on the commercial market. When these are gone, they're gone. Okay, we made as many as we can, and then that's it.
We're in that final 100 or so with
you
everyone who's
don't
getting
have
a
any
hold of
more to
us.
make. But these are all natural nuggets. All we did was take the natural nugget and we fine-tune what Mother Nature gave us. So you have almost like, you can see here, you can actually see the nuggets. You can see
Yeah, you
where
can see the
all we
shape.
did, we do what they call edge grinding. Edge grinding takes the least material away from it. So you still have the weight, keeps your cost down, gives you that natural look. But this is an amazing, amazing look, and it's antique. It's antique turquoise. This isn't something that's being mined now, hasn't been mined since, like I said, the oldest material in this necklace was harvested in the mid-70s at best, okay? All of this died, and it all died. In 1976, turquoise was the bicentennial stone in America, right? For our anniversary.
Yeah.
It was the bicentennial stone. That means a lot, right?
Of course.
That's when these mines started shutting down. You started seeing this material late 60s. I was introduced to it in the early 70s when I first got into the business. And that's where you saw these amazing spider webs and all this. And at that time, think about this. Wow. This was highly coveted, but at that time, there were over 27 active, commercially active turquoise mines. So this is something that even if we tried to repeat it, right? Even if we tried to redo this and actually bring it back again, it's impossible.
They're going.
You don't. That's why you're not seeing this as a today special, because there is no 5,000 of these.
I'll let you know
there is
when
no
they're gone.
10,000.
Now let me ask you this: is this never coming back?
Absolutely not. I mean, we're like
this is the last of it.
Well, we're just going through the
tiny little bit
the last things that we can do, and we're kind of putting them together.
This is a very generous
This was
necklace.
a 3-year process for us where we went out, bought, collected. Can you imagine how much money we tied up over the years?
I'm sure.
And we just had buckets, and then you had to sort it by color, because you could see with the Hubei, every deposit, every mine had a different look to it, a different matrix to it.
So
it
cool.
was just unbelievable. But I got to tell you,
Iron Mountain,
this
Hubei.
is literally the Iron Mountain is the brown.
The brown part, right there.
And that's that comes out of Iron Mountain. That's the matrix portion. And I did that to I used the Hubei nuggets for the color, and then the brown was a contrast.
You did a beautiful job.
I think it's really close because they really they offset each other just so well.
This is selling out, guys. This is selling out. If you're on the line, we are going to count you in. Is that true, Producer Pat? I mean, we only have 46 left and counting down. Okay, so that's it. If you weren't able to select this, because it does sell out before your order is finished up or before you speak to someone, then go ahead and put yourself on. There's no wait list. I apologize. Okay, right, because there's none left. Okay, here's the Santa Rita turquoise stud earrings at their lowest price ever. We've never done this before at $29. They're the perfect complement. They have the sterling silver bezel all the way around there for your pierced ears. They're that. By the way, birthstone, happy December birthdays. This works for you. This works for all of us who are just wanting that splash of turquoise right up by your face, genuine turquoise, and that is that lowest price ever. Oh, and 5 flex payments with the HSN card of $5.98 a month. Otherwise, there's $7.48 a month with your PayPal or any of your credit cards if you want to go there. By the way, while we're just showing you this, I want to remind you, go to hsn.com in the community. I have a conversation going on with you about what do you want Santa to bring you in the world of jewelry, or what would you like to see HSN bring in the world of jewelry in 2017? I'm just being told that the winner was picked while I was out here on air. Thank you, Amber. I have no drum roll. That was a terrible one. And it is here. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, look who's there. Congrats to our $25 community gift card winner. Love my suit. TZU. This year she wants a gorgeous necklace, from Imperial Pearls. Great taste. There it is. Okay. Keep calm and always sparkle on. I like your style. So congratulations. We will be in touch. Okay. But keep the conversation going, because our buyers are reading your comments and taking your requests, so to speak, about what you would like to see in 2017 for jewelry. Carnelian necklace, I'm looking for it. Where did I put it? It's right here. So here's the carnelian. I was like, where did I put it?
Having a special moment, are we?
It has become part of me already, Jay.
I know her really well, I can say that.
Yes,
I will tell you, she's always fun to go to Tucson with, because she comes from a family that they do jewelry. I mean, that she grew up with jewelry. So it's really fun to walk in Tucson and you're walking with somebody that you think you really know pretty well, and all of a sudden all these people are talking to her, and they all know her, and they know her as a kid. I mean, so they know her from like the ground up, right? So it's pretty interesting traveling with Shivani sometimes.
You're the rock star, sir.
I got to tell you though, this is carnelian, okay? And Siobhan can talk to this because she's got that certification. She's got that GIA stamp on her pedigree
On my
and
brain.
on her resume. You know, carnelian, it's not like, there are so many different things that they call. You got your first O on there? Or is that a blanket?
Lynn Murphy just walked by, and it's very cold on the set, and she's wrapped up like a little papoose.
It looked like a bear walking through, or some kind of, like a large chinchilla. Anyway, you know, carnelians, a lot of people are out there and they advertise carnelian. Now, I guarantee you, now we wouldn't do it anyway. We won't call carnelian unless it is carnelian.
Right.
But a lot of carnelian that is out there in the market that is sold as carnelian is not carnelian.
No.
It's either a red agate or it's an orange agate. There's a big difference. Carnelian is very specific. In this case, this is probably one of the more unique carnelian colors I've ever gotten in my life. And this is not enhanced. This is the natural color of the carnelian. It's more on the, almost like the res, like a red, like a raspberry. It's most of their carnelian you usually find is on the orange side, or like a real light orange. In this case, it's this beautiful raspberry red, goes beautifully with Sonia's hair.
It really does. If you love coral, like the ring that Sonia has on, some coral pieces you already have, these are perfect complements. Holiday pricing, a great way to, you know, build the ensemble, but also
and
maybe
brand spanking new, not only new, but a brand new Mind Find.
maybe start with us here at HSN, brand new, like the Mind Find is. I also really appreciate, Jay, the length you gave us on this. Oh, by the way, anything you have in Spiny Oyster will also go back to this really, really nicely. 36 inches, so it's a full yard of that carnelian. And it's, with the HSN card, an extra flex payment, you can be down to $14.98 a month. Okay. Everything's gonna have an extra flex payment in jewelry today with the HSN card, or take your time paying for it with, you know, your other credit cards that we welcome, or PayPal. Don't forget about this bracelet. I wanted to show you the bracelet for a quick sec, because the bracelet has this sterling silver high heel on it, the sterling silver pump. You see that? So any of you who love shoes, or you want to just celebrate the fact that you finally get to wear flip-flops, but from years of wearing those high heels, that's for you. And that's a great buy on these earrings, the bracelet, the necklace, if you can. While we have them all from the same cache of stones, try to pick up all three if you can. And I'll wait till the end of January. We've got that extended return policy going on.
I love this though too, and again, it comes with the finding. So it gives you that flexibility. It makes it very wearer-friendly, very user-friendly. But if you're the kind of person who really likes to have unique materials, you know, unique looks, I know that here again, we try to leave this as natural as possible. The color is totally natural. They don't really mind this material per se. This comes from a friend of mine, Sue, who goes and goes to all these villages in Africa and all over, and she finds different materials, and then she trains them how to look for it and to collect it. And then they collect it, and then when they get enough of it, then she purchases it, and then we get it from Sue. So we get the materials. But these are not mined per se. They're actually, they look like little nuggets, little marbles.
Well, I'm all about cottage industry, so I love that. Of course I am, yes.
Well, I'm one of the biggest cottage industries, really, still kind of rolling.
Still going
you know.
strong. 090148. I know you don't expect cottage industry here at HSN, but that is exactly what Jay King and Mind Finds is, especially when he's working with people like Sue. Okay, I want to mention a couple of things before we wrap up and hand things over to Lynn Murphy and Anthony Palercio coming up. Oh, the rhodochrosite and the chrysoprase gone. And then the matching ring is also spoken for, so thank you so much. Don't forget about those stud earrings, because those are available. Okay, now the last couple of minutes. It is your speckled
Spotted agate.
Spotted, speckled. All I can think of is like
this is spotted agate, and this is black spotted agate, and this is a brand new mine find from Africa. Okay, this is the very first time that we've actually shown this.
This looks so ancient,
We
Jay.
showed it one time briefly this morning. We sold over 3/4 of it. So this is for those people that just absolutely love mine finds. They like things that are collectible. They like things that are new and different that you're not going to see anyplace else. And this is really kind of what that is. This is truly what we're about. We're about finding materials that normally you would never see in jewelry. And this isn't like you go to this spotted black agate mine in the world.
Yeah, right.
And they get it right.
Yeah. Do they have that?
So I'm packing up because I got to tell you, Michael is kicking me off the
Lynn's
set here.
coming up next.
This is Michael's fault. Look, he's right over here.
Anthony
Look, he
Hilaire.
actually told me to get off. You know?
It's a big 24-hour jewelry extravaganza.
Oh, okay.
Guys, I have to find my shoes if
Okay.
this is happening.
Okay, I've been thrown
Just
out before,
FYI.
Mike.
Okay. Don't you love live TV, Lynn
we go.
Murphy?
Stumble through.
It's a blast and a half. Okay, Sonia, we're coming in, girl. Just want to warn you now. Okay. Okay, this is where Jay and Siobhan start to look really short. Okay, I'll speak for myself.
You know, I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty big, but I will say, well, she's got on bigger boots than I do.
hey,
If I had
my
on the
shoes.
elevator
So
boots,
exciting.
if I had my elevator boots, I'd be much taller.
Okay, thank you very much for shopping with us during these past couple of hours with Jay, Sonia. Fabulous
Yeah, thank you.
job.
Great job.
Thank you so
You're
much.
wonderful.
Thank you for shopping with us. You're back tonight, aren't you?
I got one more show, okay, from 9 Eastern Standard Time, get off at 11. Suzanne Runyon, we got a lot of new, and then that's it. And then you don't see me to the
End of the
very
year.
last 3 days of December.
The last of it. Go to hsn.com and see everything else we